Hi and welcome to T10 Info TV SK channel. My name is Syed. Here I am with the latest news for Monday 24 July 2023. Saudi King Crown Prince offer condolence to Qatar Emir. Saudi Arabia's leader on Saturday offered their condolence and sympathy to the Emir of Qatar Sheikh Tamim bin Ahmad Al Thani on the death of Sheikh Mohammed bin Hamad bin Abdullah bin Jasim Al Thani, a senior member of the Gulf States royal family. We send to your highness and the family of the deceased and deepest condolence and sincere sympathy, King Salman said in a cable, the Saudi press agency reported. OIC strongly condemns burning copy of Holy Quran in Danish capital. The Organization of Islamic Cooperation has condemned in the strongest terms the burning of a copy of the Holy Quran by extremist group outside the Iraqi embassy in Copenhagen. OIC Secretary General Hassan Brahim Taha expressed in a statement his deep dissatisfaction with the repeated incidents of transgression against Islamic sanctities. In a statement, the OIC Secretary General said such acts constitute incitement to religious hatred, intolerance and discrimination, as he warned of their dangerous consequences. Pakistan custom official who demanded bribe in dollars from passenger at Lahore airport suspended. A custom officer who demanded a bribe from a passenger going to Canada at Lahore's Allama Iqbal International Airport has been suspended. In a statement issued by the Federal Board of Revenue on Sunday, it was said that the passenger had 9,500 Canadian dollar and as per custom rules, passenger cannot take such amount of money abroad. The video of custom official Imran Ilahi asking for a bribe was viral on social media, in which he was telling the passenger that don't talk about anything. If you want to take dollars abroad, pay first. According to the statement, the official offered to carry the money to the passenger for $100 and asked to confiscate all the dollars if he did not pay $100. The top official took action on the video of the custom official asking for bribe at Lahore airport. Deputy Collector Custom Raja Bilal, while processing the video, ordered the official to be suspended and report to the headquarters. Crimea breach closed after fuel depot hit Russia. A drone attack on ammunition depot in Crimea has led to civilian evacuation and disrupted transport, Russian authorities have said. Sergei Aksenov, the Russian installed governor of occupied Crimea, said Ukraine was behind the attack without providing evidence. Aksenov said local residents living within 5 km of the blast were being evacuated. Rail service across the Kerch bridge have also repeatedly been halted. Earlier on Saturday, Russian authorities stopped traffic on the bridge but then swiftly reopened it to cars. A later update from the Moscow installed government said road traffic was again halted until further notice. Thousands protest mob assault of women who were paraded naked in remote Indian border state. Thousands of people, mostly women, held a massive sit in India's violence racket northeastern state of Manipur on Saturday to demand the immediate arrest of anyone who took part in the horrifying May assault of two women were paraded around naked and molested by a mob in an attack that was caught on video. The leaders of religious and women's group addressed the nearly 15,000 protesters who also called for the firing of Biren Singh, the top elected officials in the state where more than 130 people have been killed since violence between the two dominant ethnic groups erupted in early May. The protest was held in Churachandpur, a town 65 km south of Imphal, the state capital. Manipur has been the scene of a nearly civil war that was sparked by Christian cookies protesting against a demand by the mostly Hindu Metis for a special status that would let them buy land in the hills populated by cookies and other tribal groups as well as a guaranteed share of government jobs. Algeria applies to join BRICS group. Algeria has applied to join the BRICS group and submitted a request to become a shareholder member of BRICS Bank with an amount of $1.5 billion. In her TV quoted Algerian President Abdelmadjid Tebboune as saying, it added that Tebboune said the end of his visit to China that Algeria had sought out to join the BRICS to open new economic opportunities. The North Africa country is rich in oil and gas resources and seeking to diversify its economic and strengthen its partnership with countries such as China. The BRICS group of nations comprise Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. It accounts for more than 40% of the world's population and about 26% of the global economy. Benjamin Netanyahu gets pacemaker ahead of Israel vote on judicial reform. Israel Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu underwent surgery to implant a pacemaker on Sunday ahead of a debate in parliament on a controversial judicial overhaul bill that has brought tens of thousands of protesters to the street. The judicial revamp proposed by Netanyahu hard-right government has split the nation and sparked one of the biggest protest movements in Israel history since it was unveiled in January. Protesters tried to storm Baghdad green zone over the burning of Quran and Iraqi flag in Denmark. Tensions played again in Iraq on Saturday over a series of recent protests in Europe involving desecration of the Quran, Islam's holy book, which have sparked a debate over the balance between freedom of speech and religious sensitivities. Hundreds of protesters attempt to storm Baghdad heavily fortified green zone, which houses a foreign embassy and the seat of Iraq government, early on Saturday, following reports that an ultra-national group burned a copy of the Quran in front of Iraq embassy in the Danish capital Copenhagen. China delivering kind of military equipment to Russia. French President Emmanuel Macron diplomatic advisor said China was delivering items to Russia that could be used as military equipment that in turn could be used in its war in Ukraine. There are indications that they are doing things we would prefer them not to do, said Emmanuel Boni during a rare public address Thursday at the Aspen Security Forum in Colorado, which is being broadcast. Manipur police makes 6th arrest in sexual assault case. Manipur police has arrested a 6th person in connection with the May 4 parading of two women naked in Manipur, officials said on July 22. Third and final G20 disaster risk reduction working group meetings to be held in Chennai from July 24 to 26. The G20 disaster risk reduction working group under the Indian presidency is set to hold its third and final meeting in Chennai from July 24 to 26. This is the first time a dedicated working group on DRR has been constituted, signifying India's commitment to addressing global challenges posed by disaster and climate emergencies, according to a press release. NIA filed charge sheet against 9 accused linked to BKI Khalistan Tiger Force. The National Investigation Agency on Saturday filed a charge sheet against 3 listed individual terrorists and 6 other associated with banned terror outfit Babar Khalsa International and Khalistan Tiger Force. Among those arraigned are alleged gangster turned terrorists and drug smugglers and suppliers. Prime Minister of Pakistan Shahbaz Sharif has said that former Chief Justice Akhtar Nisar was the leader of the conspiratorial group who, along with other people, disqualified Nawaz Sharif in a baseless case. Addressing the inauguration ceremony of Satyana Bypass in Faisalabad on Sunday, he said before 2018 our economic was going up like a rocket and Nawaz Sharif was pushed on baseless allegation, the journey of progress was terminated. Shahbaz Sharif said that the previous government continued to poison the society for 4 years. That's all in today's headlines. Keep watching TTN Info TV SK channel by subscribing and do hit the bell icon to receive notification and more updates.